What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It's the 15th of May. We're about 2 hours underway on the new day here. 22 hours, 10 minutes left. Down a little bit. Down yesterday, down a little bit today, but really we're just neutral. We haven't gone anywhere over the past week. We're literally right now at the exact same price that we closed at about a week ago. So just moving sideways, consolidating, that's fine. I have to admit, generally speaking, in my experience, whenever we see Bitcoin, I mean, this is my third bull cycle. So in my experience, when you move up and you consolidate like this, when you move up and you consolidate like this, when you move up and you consolidate like this, this gives altcoins an opportunity to run. But if we're looking at this on a daily time frame, altcoins, they haven't really taken their opportunity to run. They've been consolidating too. So what the hell, man? What gives? I want a refund, not my alt season. Alt season hasn't really taken full form yet, guys. We're going to be, I actually just made a video where I talk about alt season. I think that we're going to see full form alt season once the average coin from here grows about, I think, 80 or 90%, something like that. Yeah, when we see like an 80% growth on average, I think after that, not to that. That is not the full form of alt season. It's after that we really take shape. So the fact that Bitcoin's moving up and we're not, or that it's consolidating after moving up, and the average altcoin has not taken advantage of that, I don't think it's bad, right? It's a little odd. It's not what I'm used to, but it's okay. Looking at Bitcoin here, getting overbought. Oops. You are getting overbought over here, right? Back on the 8th of May there. You closed all the way up at about $103.2 thousand. And as of now, you are actually officially out of the overbought zone, and you're literally at that exact same price. That price there that you closed at back on the 8th, it's the 15th now, got you a read of like an 81 on the RSI. You're here now at that exact same price at a 67. So this kind of consolidation is the best, man. When you move sideways like this, it really is the best. You know what's crazy to me? Very crazy to me, and I don't get it. I really don't get it, but today I saw an inflow of a bunch of bearishness in my comments and on X.com. It seems as though there are a lot of people. It's crazy to me, but it's not crazy to me, man. I know what it's like. I've been there before, and a lot of you think you're being smart, and it's okay. It's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to try to do with the smart thing, but you're going to learn that playing this game of selling, trying to time the tops and catch the dips, it's not going to work out. You're likely going to get left in the dust. I'm talking to you, whoever you are, that sold your coins over the past week, and either you think the market's done or you think, I'm just going to get in at a lower price. Either of those, I hope that you're right. I hope you killed it. I hope you make out like a bandit. What I really don't hope is that the markets pump without you and that you have to buy back at a higher price. Unideally, a price that's so high that as soon as you buy it, it comes back and it's even lower than where you bought. So you're really screwing yourself, right? What I'm trying to get to here is we're consolidating. We're in a very, very bullish configuration right now. And what helps Bitcoin and crypto grow more than anything is bearish sentiment. And I saw a spike in that today. I'm curious, what does the Crypto Fear and Greed Index have to say about that? What are we at here? 71. Still greedy. It's not the best representation, though. It's really not the best representation of that. I wonder if we went on X.com. Let's see what Grok has to say. Come on, Grok. Let's see here. What was I just going to do? I'm so sorry. What is the sentiment in the crypto markets as of late? Please give your answer in a percentage form. Bullish versus bearish for the immediate move in Bitcoin's price. Hit me, Grok. What are people saying? Hit me with the X chatter. We're gonna stop it. He knows, but sometimes he doesn't. I'm gonna say base your answer on X chatter, right? Because maybe I just saw the bearish comments. Maybe it was just me, but it seemed like there was something of a flip today. It seemed like a lot of people sold, but I don't know. Bullish sentiment, approximately 70%. Bearish sentiment, approximately 30%. Post from Glassnode highlights strong spot market conviction with, well, Glassnode isn't X chatter though. That's okay though. Okay. Okay, okay. Not what I was expecting, but still, even whenever you see 70 to 30%, I mean, that's not always the most accurate readings in Grok. If you haven't run the numbers, he'll change the numbers up on you too. But just seeing there what the sentiment was, I thought it would have been higher, but still, 30%, I'm kind of surprised. And again, that look there, that little detour, that was, in fact, I saw a lot of comments today, people telling me that they've sold, people saying that they've taken immense profits, they're looking to buy back lower, people saying that this is a double top, and that the bear market has officially begun, right? All these different things. And it's just like, I'm surprised, man. We're literally right at the precipice of glory and riches. We're right about to make history in the crypto markets. And people are actually bearish right now. I don't get it. I don't get it. But here we are on the daily RSI. Constructive as hell, looking really bullish, right? Getting overbought, not overbought anymore. I think that the worst thing to do right now would be to sell. I think the best thing to do would be to buy. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want, though. The more that we move sideways, the more time that we just consolidate here, the lower that this RSI will go. The more that we cool off, the better. But I think right now, if today closes here, and I'm hoping that today closes here or lower, this would be great because then we're really out of the oversold or out of the overbought zone. We're getting out of there, potentially moving to the 60, and the sooner that we get this RSI to cool off and hit the 60, the sooner we can start thinking about moving up higher. I would say as of now that this reading does suffice. If we close right here today at $103,000, this reading on the RSI does suffice enough, in my opinion, to continue and get another leg up. But I would like to see it go a little bit lower, personally. I would. The more that we move sideways and the lower that RSI goes, the more that we're ready to run up. This is a really bullish phase of consolidation. And I will say just one more time, speaking to you guys, whoever you are that sold or are expecting to buy at lower prices, maybe altcoins you'll get that chance. But for Bitcoin, don't count on it, man. Don't count on it. I don't know if we're going to break below $100,000 ever again. We might. I'm aware that there's a diamond top pattern, right? I'm actually very familiar with diamond top patterns. These are one of the first types of chart patterns that I learned how to identify. And they're not common, but they have been common this bull market for Bitcoin. And this market in Bitcoin, the diamond tops that we've seen have been inherently bearish. So everybody's primed whenever they see this kind of pattern to think bearish. But that's not how diamond tops work. They're neutral patterns. They can break out bearishly, but they can break out bullishly. It's like 50-50. And when they break out, they're known for quick, high velocity breakout moves that rip and pull back to and through the breakout point. So we could break down, or if we break out to the upside, guys, and we move up to 109K, it really wouldn't surprise me if we saw some kind of crazy shenanigans over the next couple of days. $103,000 now. If this is a diamond top, if we broke out, the measure move itself would take you from the base of the diamond to the top of the diamond. And I'm just going to draw it like this. I'm not actually going to draw from the low to the high, but the actual pattern itself. If we broke out, that would take us right up to our all-time high area. We'd break out like that and then rip all the way back down to this area. Imagine how many people would be calling for a double top as if the markets are selling off, but this would just be a primary to buy. People get messed with, and then later we start to pump. I don't know. I'm painting a story here of what I could see. A lot of people, I saw one of shout out to Kevin Svensson. I saw him talking about this diamond pattern too, and projecting that we'd go down to 97K because of the measurement. I don't know if the measurement checks out for 97K, but maybe we do if we take the high to low. Maybe if we take like the overall, but that's not how you measure a diamond pattern technically. But yeah, that would take us to 97K. But even that, even if we do that, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, if that happens, it's going to be very short-lived and we will rip to the upside. So even if you are selling here, expecting to buy back down here, I hope you do. I hope that you get it. I hope that everything goes well. I don't want you to miss out at all. And this low looks pretty damn in tandem with all these lows here, right? It looks like it makes sense to go down there. But that's exactly why I think it doesn't happen. And I think that the markets are primed to expect bearishness out of these diamond tops. I think we're going to get a bullish breakout, and I think it will take us to all-time highs or either new all-time highs or right around our all-time high price. I think that's what it'll do. People will get excited. We're breaking out to new all-time highs, and then we'll probably pull right back down to this area. I think, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but looking at this diamond top, what I'm thinking that this implies over the coming days is intense volatility. That's what I think is going to happen. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm thinking the volatility will come in the form of upside first and then downside. And then finally from there, maybe we'll even look like we have a head and shoulders pattern. People are going to be so bearish on the head and shoulders pattern. And then we'll rip to the upside. Man, I'm going to look like a real prophet if all that comes to happen. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care about being right. I don't care about being wrong. I just care about making money. But looking at the 4-hour time frame, I suppose going down would be a more appropriate estimation here. We do have a bounce off the oversold zone. We do have higher lows here, bounce off the 40. It's not bearish. It's kind of neutral. Let's look at the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour time frame's also neutral, not really going, not a lot to go off of there. And the 15-minute is more in a position to bounce than it is to move down. I think we're going to break out to the upside, man. Mark my words, guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. What's going to happen over the next day or two, if I'm right, if this is a diamond top pattern, if I'm reading the markets the way I think I am, if the markets are being read the way that I think that they should be read, I don't know. We'd move up to this $108,000, $109,000 level where we wicked before, where we had this little double top. We're going to form a triple top. You're going to hear all kinds of things. You're going to hear all kinds of things next week, man. People are going to say it's a triple top. People are going to say it's a head and shoulders pattern. And then as we go into the end of the month, as we're getting set up, as it's like the 20th, the 25th, something like that, or later than that, that's whenever we'll actually start to move up, and we'll just move at a rapid pace up to $120,000 to $140,000 by the end of the month. It'll be interesting to see how this all happens. I don't know. Maybe nothing like that happens at all. Maybe we just break out and we do run up all the way. I don't know, but I am expecting at the very least, looking at this here, $103,000 now. I'm expecting this pattern to break out to the upside, go up here, pull back down, and then we will continue on our merry way to the upside again. Okay. If I'm wrong, we'll go down first. We'll go down to 97K or 99K or something around there, and then we'll come back up, and then we'll carry on moving up to the upside. Either way, we're moving up. So I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I hope you had fun. Take care. Bye-bye.